Welcome to Sibulan, a serene and captivating town nestled in the heart of Negros Oriental, Philippines. A place where natural beauty and cultural heritage merge harmoniously. So please, join us as we explore the hidden gems and vibrant life of this charming municipality. Sibulan was established in 1838 with a rich history that reflects the resilience and vibrant culture of its people. Originally inhabited by indigenous communities, the town has grown over centuries, influenced by Spanish colonization and subsequent historical events. One of Sibulan's most notable historical landmarks is the Church of San Antonio de Padua. Built in the early 1900s, this church stands as a testament to the town's deep-rooted faith and architectural heritage.
Tomorrow, the village of San Antonio will be arriving in Dumaguete from Cebu. And Sibulan Church will also welcome the relic. So everybody were invited to come here tomorrow, Saturday afternoon. And tomorrow also we have our Maruk today's Vicarial Pista here in Sibulan. That's why it was preparation of Tulda there because there's a Vicarial Pista.
Sibulan is a paradise, especially for nature lovers. Its landscape is dotted with scenic spots that offer breathtaking views in a tranquil environment. The twin lakes of Balinsasayaw and Danao are a must-visit destination. These crater lakes, surrounded by lush forests, are perfect for kayaking, trekking, and bird watching. The biodiversity here is astounding, with numerous species of flora and fauna calling it home. Sibulan also has Puncak Tanawan, a mountains-up camping site where people can hike to, and it overlooks Cebu Island, Siquijor, Sibulan, Dumaguete, Bacong, San Jose, and can even reach town. Sibulan's culture is a blend of indigenous traditions and Spanish influences, evident in its festivals, cuisine, and daily life. The Yag Festival is a colorful, creative, and unique traditional event that can only be found in Kalmating. The Yagag Festival is usually celebrated on the streets of Sibulan on the last week of April in honor of Saint Anthony of Padua, whom they believe in for having brought the blessings of marine resources to the municipality. The festival also revolves on the importance of crabs to the municipality as they perform a play of comedy, action, and dancing. A story of a family who found the wonders of these tiny yet useful crabs and what good it can do to the municipality. Exploring the local market, one can find traditional crafts and delicacies that reflect Sibulan's rich cultural tapestry. Hand-woven baskets, local pottery, and traditional Filipino dishes are just a few of the treasures you can discover. The people of Sibulan are known for their warm hospitality and close-knit community. Agriculture and fishing are the main livelihoods contributing to the town's rustic charm. Farmers tend to their rice fields and fishermen casting their nets into the sea are common sights. These practices have been passed down through generations, preserving the town's agricultural heritage. While Sibulan retains its traditional charm, it is also embracing modernity. Infrastructure improvements and sustainable tourism initiatives are helping the town grow while preserving its natural and cultural resources. Sibulan Airport and the Sibulan Port, serving as both gateways to Negros Oriental, has facilitated easier access for tourists and contributed to the town's development. Modern amenities and eco-friendly projects are ensuring that progress and preservation go hand in hand. Sibulan, with its rich history, natural wonders, and vibrant culture, is a place where the past and present coexist beautifully. It's a town that invites you to experience its serene landscapes and warm community spirit. Come and discover the timeless charm of Sibulan, Negros Oriental. The video was supposed to end here, but there's something I want to address regarding Sibulan, and that is change. Now, I'm going to show you a series of images and I want you to analyze what the differences are and what these images convey. So, what do you think? Do these images convey A, the past and the present? B, they show population growth? Or C, the development of agricultural land into subdivisions? Well, if you answered A, B, or C, or even all of them, then you would be very correct. Now, you might be wondering, what are these subdivisions that have been built in Sibulan within the last 20 years? Well, here's a list of these subdivisions. First, we have the Estancia subdivision. Next, we have Altea Homes subdivision. Next, we have Northville subdivision. We also have Estancia South subdivision. We have Orient Woods Residences. And we have Casamira Coast Sibulan. Now, listed here are 6 subdivisions. But if we include Judyville and Amores subdivisions, which has been built in Sibulan longer than 20 years ago, that is a total of 8 subdivisions all in all. And if we calculate that, that is a 400% increase within the past 20 years. Now, there are already subdivisions that are going to be built within the next 5 years in Sibulan. That includes the Orient Wood Residences that is already under construction. So, what makes Sibulan so popular that a lot of developers put subdivisions on it? Well, some of those answers are already in the start of the video. Now, let's look into the numbers. In the year 2000, there were 37,523 people living in Sibulan. And in the year 2020, there are 64,343 people. That is almost double the population in 20 years. Now, why is this so? It is because Sibulan is very close to the Dumaguete. And with Sibulan having the seaport and airport paired with the vast lands that are undeveloped, big developments are bound to always spill over to the municipality. Now, let's take a look at these 2 pictures. This one is from 2004, while this one is from 2024. Now, I have done some mapping, and approximately 1.5 square kilometers of prime agricultural land have already been converted into subdivisions, with more projects currently under negotiation. Now, 1.5 square kilometers does not seem that much, but let's look at the numbers to see how much it produces in a year. So, 1.5 square kilometers is equal to 150 hectares, since 1 square kilometer is equal to 100 hectares. So, total rice production is going to be within 150 hectares, and the commonly cited global average yield is about 4 tons per hectare. So 4 tons divided by the number of hectares, that is 150 times 4,000 kilograms per hectare, which is 600,000 kilograms of rice. Now, the average rice consumption is approximately 120 kilograms per person per year. Now, the number of people that can be fed is equal to 600,000 kilograms divided by 120 kilograms per person. And the number of people that can be fed within a year is 5,000 people. Now, that might not seem like a lot, but that is a significant percentage of the population of Sibulan. So that is 8% of the population in Sibulan that can be fed daily within a year. So here is an example of land that is a victim of development. The first image you see is an image of a cornfield in 2004, and the other one on the right is taken in 2024. Take note of the highlighted land as this is the piece of land that we will be talking about. The land is 5.6 hectares, and that was taken care of by the Cates family. Now, for privacy purposes, they have asked me not to show their actual faces. I will be referring to the head of the family as Manong Nante, an alias, of course. So I was not able to actually interview them as they no longer live in the area, but I was able to get a hold of their contact number and we were able to communicate. I asked Manong Nante regarding the status of this land and this is what he said. He said they were forced to move out because the land was going to be turned into a resort, a subdivision, or a hotel, but they were not sure. But they were not even told ahead of time. I also asked him about what he felt regarding the situation. He said they were not able to protest because it was not their land, but they had a concern because the owner of the land promised them that they would be given a part of the land since they were the caretakers of that land for 15 years. Manong Nante currently has no source of income, but he was still thankful since of the 15 years he stayed there. He was able to put his kids through college. One of them graduated and the other one already has a good paying job. Manong Nante also expressed feeling betrayed because of those 15 years. He showed his loyalty to the owner of the land, but it seemed like the owner of the land did not even care for his family and the owner did not even face them. Now, here's a calculation of how much corn the cornfield can produce in about a year. But we put in the calculation the average rice consumption is 120 kilograms, and we use that for the calculation of the corn because the corn is a substitute to rice. Now, the number of people that can be fed with this 5.6 hectares is 186.67 people. And let's round that down to 186. And now, the population in the area is about 23 people and only 7 households. Mang Nante and the cornfield that he took care of is a major part of the lives of the locals in the area because Mang Nante used to sell them corn for about 20 to 25 pesos per kilo, and that is already big for them since it's very cheap compared to the market. And now that Mang Nante and his cornfield is gone, it has affected the locals very heavily. This just shows that big developments, especially subdivisions that occupy previously what is agricultural land, has a major impact on the locals and especially those who rely directly on the yields of those agricultural lands. Being a Sibulanan, making this video has already made me realize a lot of things. Well, this is not the video for it, so I must continue with the final message. Sibulan has always been proud of being a self-sustaining municipality. But will it always be the case? With development comes sacrifice. Agricultural lands like mango plantations, coconut plantations, rice fields, and even freshwater fish ponds have already been built into subdivisions, roads, and commercial establishments. Even the diversion road has already caused landowners to destroy their lands and prepare them for commercial establishments. And you can see this right now, especially if you like to go to diversion road. Now, it is undeniable that Sibulan will be developing even further. But how do we strike a balance? How do we continue to grow without sacrificing what the municipality used to be? What Sibulan used to be? It's time for us to come together, to raise our voices and demand a balance between progress and preservation, between development and sustainability. Let us work hand in hand to protect our agricultural lands, to promote eco-friendly initiatives, and to foster a community that thrives not just economically, but also environmentally and culturally. This is not just for Sibulan, but also for the whole country. Agriculture is a major part of Filipinos and it must be valued just as much as progress, as agriculture is not a thing of the past. It is what drives humanity to go further. Farmers should not be left to fend for themselves. They should not be treated like an afterthought just because we value development. If all farmers lose their livelihood, what then will we eat? Concrete?